the last ride of the year in this sprayer. Well, maybe one more to put it in the farm, but just headed south back to the farm. It's been sitting up in Rothbury for the last month or two, so that was where I kind of finished up spraying. We pulled everything out of there, but just hadn't brought this home. So just coming home today before it freezes, and we'll get her winterized, and we'll get the combine this afternoon. Well, we're back at it for another day of plugged up rotors. So today is Monday, and Saturday I plugged this thing up as well. First bin. Today is the first bin as well, so maybe we're getting started a little early, but the wind's blowing 20 mile an hour, 15 mile an hour. And beans are dry, but the weeds, this field, we went with Liberty on instead of Enlist, and well, we haven't had great luck with it yet. So yeah, we're pulling the thing out here. Screen, concave, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. But the wind is wonderful today, so we're gonna pull that out, get it started, see if we can get it to rotate. This side is plugged up super tight. I mean, you can't even move the thing, but it is what it is. We're gonna work on getting it out. I plugged it up with weeds the other day, which I don't know, I ran the rest of the weeds through it, but it is what it is. So we're gonna just see how it goes. Alright, so we're out here, we got it back together. Turns out the clutch on the side of the machine was a little loose, so tightened that up and fired it up, and it kicked all the plug right out. And now we're playing in beans that, I don't know, drowned it out, I guess. This last year I couldn't combine until, well, this year. I think I got the corn off of it in April because it was so wet. So pretty sure that's part of what we got going on here, is it's just so wet of ground that the beans didn't take off right away. But they're, I don't know, we're gonna do some experimenting this year. I don't know, maybe not, who knows. But we're gonna try to pull some soil samples, see if there's something going on with the actual soil, or if it's really just wet feet, or what it is. Because, yeah, they just aren't yielding like we want, and I think this ground should yield a lot better than what it's doing. So, because that side, I don't know, 45, 50 bushel soybeans, you literally cross a waterway and come halfway down this field, it's 20 bushel beans. So I don't know what we got going on there. It's a weird little thing going on, but I don't know. It's always kind of been that way. We're trying to, I don't like it that way, so we're gonna try to change it, see if we can find something out. If there's something interesting to say about that, or maybe this ground is depleted of some nutrients, I don't know. But we've always done full field samples, so that's probably part of it. You know, you pull some samples up there where the beans are yielding 60, 70 bushel beans. Then you come down here, and you pull a sample from up there where it's got plenty of nutrients, able to grow a good crop. And you come down here and it doesn't have the nutrients, but it balances out and say, oh, you only need to put this amount on. So we're playing that game. We're gonna figure some stuff out. I don't know if we'll quite get to grid sampling on 2.5, 5 acre grids or anything like that, especially this year, but maybe by pulling some of that information out and seeing by breaking it up into sections, maybe we'll see that that's what we should be doing more of, and go from there like that. But I don't know, we're gonna learn. We're gonna try to learn some stuff. So yeah, that's what we got going on. See, now the beans are starting to get better here. It's just I don't know if it's a weird year, if it really is a nutrient thing, because this is the wettest spring we've had in a while, and then August rolled around and it dried right out. So, you know, sometimes that also plays a factor into it. But I don't know, we're gonna roll through. This is our last, I don't know, we got 30 acres left of beans out here. Then we're gonna switch over to some corn, and We got 100 acres of corn down here to run, and then we'll go to Rothbury. So get that all peeled off. We got 130 acres of beans up there, so we'll switch back and forth a little bit, but it's better than driving an hour one way and an hour another way just to run the combine up and down the road, an hour here and an hour there. So yeah, anyways, we're gonna keep rolling, see where we end up for the day. All right, so we're all finished up. Just got this done. There's a lot of weed patches out here. Like I said, that's the difference between, I think, Enlist and Liberty, in my opinion. Is that Enlist just does a little bit better job killing in adverse conditions, because this spring it was real wet. I had one day to spray. So yeah, we tried it, but I don't think it makes that big of a, or does that good of a job when you're doing it in adverse conditions. That's my opinion. But this is the dirtiest field we have. I mean, I ran a lot of weeds through this thing, even though I probably shouldn't have, but you know, it is what it is. So we're gonna fill this truck and I think switch over to corn. It's like 6 o'clock. So I might as well go throw the corn head on and just start taking some end rows off here. Scratch the itch a little bit. I got an empty truck sitting right there, so I'll move that. And yeah, I'm peeling end row off or two. I just gotta do it. And then tomorrow we'll go full swing into corn harvest for a little while, for 100 acres, and then switch back to soybeans when we go to Rothbury. So yeah, let's get on to these dirty windows. But yeah, let's get on to corn harvest and enjoying that. All right, so we're all unhooked. We're gonna just set it on the head cart. He's gonna chill out for a little bit because he's been in the combine all day, so he just wants to be out and play. But yeah, take our 5 minutes and get this off, run up to the shop. Might throw fuel in it, might not, I don't know. It's on E, but it's only 1,000 bushel, right? We'll see. I might grease the head. I don't know. Trying to decide what I want to do. But he's gonna hang out for a minute. All right, so we got the corn head on. We just dumped our first bin, trying to get it all dialed in, and everything seems to be going actually really good. We'll see how it yields. We're just getting started, you know, taking end rows off. The deer destroyed this first row right here, but the second row in looks good for the most part. I mean, we're gonna see how it yields. But two different varieties out here. One's our usual, we run a lot of specialty corn, but we tried some Pioneer this year, and at the moment the Pioneer is standing better, which I expect. It's more expensive corn, but yeah, we're gonna see how the yield is comparing the two. So I'll be very happy if the more expensive corn out yields it, but it's got to out yield it by a few bushels. So yeah, we're gonna get rolling, see how she turns out. We're gonna get that truck filled tonight and send the boys in with loads in the morning. So, all right, well, that's gonna be it for tonight. We ran some corn, you know. Now we're gonna take our nice little set of wheels. We got a full load. Ran 1,000 bushel off, so yield, we'll see. We'll see how it ends up. It seems to be running better. A lot of end rows, you know, that's how it usually goes. And this field being where it's at, a lot of deer damage is what we end up with here. So it's unfortunate. It's on top of a hill, but the soybeans get mowed down, and so does the corn, and we're kind of the last line before it gets into some territory that doesn't get hunted. So is what it is. We will make do and see where we end up. I'll be curious. I mean, we only got 5 acres off, so it's running pretty good. But we're gonna go tarp our soybeans and get out of here for the night.